welcome back guys to another video that's going to be on my channel, and as you know, FIFA 16 is coming to an end. FIFA 17 is coming up soon, so between the gap of FIFA 17, FIFA 16 and FIFA 17, there's not, well, FIFA 16's gone dead, and because I've stopped the Ultimate Career Mode, there's nothing much for me to upload. So one thing that I have that has been in my interests at the moment is conspiracy theories and how basically how things happen for a reason. So I've got three today just to see how this goes down and see what the response is for it, and I'll just give you a bit of a review, well, a bit of my thoughts of it. And if you don't know what a conspiracy theory is, it's basically a reason for something happening. Like there's conspiracy theories about 9/11. There's conspiracy theories about the moon landing and all stuff like that. But these three are all about cartoons. Well, one isn't, but two are about cartoon like shows and what they're actually based about, and one's about a song. So basically, the first one is about how SpongeBob could be to do with drugs. Now, if you haven't watched the show SpongeBob, it's a good cartoon, one of my favourites when I was growing up. And basically, if you have watched the show, you can tell that SpongeBob might be on meth, judging by the fact that he can go from really, really happy to really, really sad, really, really angry to really, really happy. You know, he can go through mood swings quick. So that's one of the symptoms that you get when you're on meth. So SpongeBob could be on meth. Patrick could be, Patrick's always that chilled guy. He's just like, you know, chilled. He's just relaxed all the time, and that is one of the effects that weed gives you, or marijuana. So there's theories that he could be smoking weed, and that's what happens when you smoke weed. You're just all relaxed and calm all the time. As Squidward is on heroin, which basically makes you depressed when you're not on it, and Squidward's always in a bad mood, or he's, you know, not the nicest people, not one of the nicest people on the show, and you can tell sort of in his actions that he could be on heroin, and how he how he acts. Mr. Krabs could be on cocaine, purely based on the fact that he's always really, really hyper and really, really excited. And he's always concerned about money, and cocaine is very expensive, so that money could be being funded to buy cocaine to keep himself very, very hyper and very, very energetic. So yeah, those are pretty much just the basic background on how SpongeBob could be on meth. Personally, it makes sense, but it's a kids show. I mean, I don't think they would really want you to actually believe stuff like that. Don't actually want to be giving that message out to young kids. Like take drugs because it makes you all feel like all this. I don't think that's a thing that the creators of SpongeBob would have wanted to create, but it's understandable how people can get the hint that SpongeBob's about drugs. The second one is about the song Friday by Rebecca Black. If you don't know it, just search it. I might leave a link down in the comment, that link in the description down below if I do remember. It's basically because Friday is about the JFK assassination, and how if you listen to the lyrics, first of all, Friday, day of the assassination. And if you hear at the start of the song, and I think sometimes midway through, she sings about having a bowl of cereal. Now, JFK planned to have a big speech about buses, which I'll get onto in a sec, but he wanted to have a big breakfast, but he couldn't have a big breakfast, so he had to have a bowl of cereal instead. People around were shouting to his wife, I believe, his wife, I do believe that, like when the JFK was shot, to get down, and if you listen to the lyrics on Rebecca Black's Friday, it's Get Down on Friday, so getting down, and it was Friday, so that can also lead to it. If you also listen to a bit where she's talking about getting into the car, they say kicking in the front seat, which basically saying, well, the driver of the car's last name, driver of the vehicle of JFK's assassination, was last name was Kicking, so Kicking's in the front seat, Kicking's driving. Pretty easy to understand. And as I said, JFK was going to have a speech to say that and an agreement to say that all schools should have a bus service so kids could get to school, but because he got assassinated he couldn't do this speech, and that's why in the start when Rebecca Black goes to the bus stop, no bus comes, so she catches a ride with her friends. So again, this seems believable. To be honest, I believe this more than the SpongeBob one, and yeah, I do believe it is real. And now going on to the last one, which is about Rugrats. Again, cartoon. Amazing cartoon. I remember, well, I didn't really watch it as a kid, but I did watch it, but not as much as I did with SpongeBob. But basically, the Rugrats babies were all I do apologise about that, but I do believe I was just getting onto the subject about the Rugrats, and all about them being a illusion inside of Angelica's head. Basically, Angelica was an only child, I believe, is what the theory goes. And basically, if I just read off this piece of paper that I got the notes off, Chucky and his mom died a long time ago, and that's why Chaz is always in a nervous wreck. You always see the character Chaz always in very, very nervous and in a wreck in the show. Tommy is a stillborn. That is why Stu, I believe his dad, is always in the basement making toys for the son who never had the chance to live. The twins in the show, mother had an abortion, so Angelica didn't really know what gender the kids were, so she decided to have one of each. And if you watch, Angelica is the only one that can hear the babies talk in the show. That maybe just because that's how the show goes, but to be honest, out of the three, that is the worst one. I don't really believe the Rugrats one. The one that I believe the most is Rebecca Black Friday one, SpongeBob second, and then Rugrats third. But that has been the end of the video, and if you want me to do stuff like this in the future, do leave a comment down below and say that you want to see more of this in the future. So yeah, that's pretty much been the end of the video. Please do leave a like, do subscribe if you're new around here so you do not miss out on any future content that shall be on my channel. Check out FIFA Duo, which is mine and a fellow YouTuber Bailey Pierce's joint channel. We haven't uploaded on that in a while, but we are trying to plan a video for that. I'm going to try and upload a video soon, hopefully. And also check out my Facebook group so you can see keep up to date with my videos, and that's where I just keep everyone updated on all when I'm uploading, what I'm going to be uploading, and all that. So yeah, that's basically been the end of the video. If you have liked it, do leave a like, do it again. Goodbye.